Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into digital marketing that actually works?
Let's do it.
We're diving deep into a blog post today by Jay from Marshall365.com.
I've heard of them.
It's called Simple Digital Marketing Tips Every Small Business Needs to Know, right up our alley.
Love the name.
Yeah.
Straightforward and practical.
Right, and Jay really delivers on that promise. He cuts right to the chase.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting your business out there online, it's not just about existing anymore.
It's like setting up shop in the middle of nowhere and expecting crowds to appear magically.
You've got to be strategic about it.
Yeah.
Your website, it's your storefront in the digital world.
First impressions are everything.
And, it's a mobile-first world now.
Oh, tell me about it. I do everything on my phone.
If your website's a masterpiece on a desktop but a mess on a phone,
You're turning away potential customers left and right.
like what year is this, right? Get with the program. Make it mobile-friendly, people.
Okay, so you've revamped your site. It's mobile-friendly, visually appealing. How do people even find it?
Getting into the nitty-gritty now. SEO, my friend. Search engine optimization.
Sounds scary.
Don't let it intimidate you. Think of it like this. Let's say you have this incredible bakery.
Okay, I love where this is going.
SEO is what makes sure that when someone types in best cakes in town, your bakery pops up at the top of the search results.
Makes sense. It's like putting up a big flashing sign in the digital world.
Exactly. It's about making it easy for your ideal customers to find you when they're searching online.
So no more hiding in the shadows of the internet.
No way. It's time to shine in those search results.
This is already eye-opening. I'm ready for more. How about you?
Let's keep going.
All right, so we've got the SEO basics down.
But it's not the only tool in the shed, is it?
Oh, right. Social media, Google My Business. It's like a digital buffet out there.
And just like a buffet, it's easy to overindulge.
True. Where do we even begin? How do we know what's actually worth our time and effort?
That's where data comes in. Think of it like your business's very own GPS.
Okay, love that. Guiding us to success.
Precisely. But instead of street names and landmarks, it's showing you things like which platforms your target audience is using, what kind of content they're engaging with.
So we can stop spinning our wheels on strategies that aren't reaching the right people.
Exactly. Data helps you focus your efforts where they matter most.
So instead of just posting on every single platform out there.
You can target your efforts based on real insights.
Got it. So how does this data thing actually work in practice? I mean, are we talking about some complex spreadsheet sorcery here?
Not necessarily. Tools like Google Analytics can seem intimidating at first.
Yeah, a little bit.
But there are tons of resources available to help you make sense of it all.
Okay, that's good to know. I was about to say, I'm no data scientist.
You don't have to be. It's more about understanding the basic principles and using the data to guide your decisions.
So it's like having a roadmap instead of just driving around aimlessly hoping we reach our destination.
Exactly. Data takes the guesswork out of digital marketing.
All right, so we're using data to guide our strategies. Sounds good. But what about cost?
Right. Budgets are always a concern, especially for small businesses.
Exactly. Every penny counts. So what about those strategies that won't break the bank?
Well, Jay talks about PPC advertising.
PPC, as in pay-per-click. Isn't that super expensive?
It can be, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, because I'm picturing those Super Bowl commercials.
It's all about targeting the right audience.
Yeah.
You only pay when someone who's actually interested in your product or service clicks on your ad.
Oh, so it's like putting your message on a billboard that only your ideal customer can see.
Exactly. You're not wasting money on impressions that don't convert.
That makes a lot more sense. Targeted marketing magic.
And the beauty of PPC is that you can constantly monitor and adjust your campaigns based on, you guessed it,
Data.
precisely. It's all about being adaptable and responsive. But hey, let's not forget about the OG of digital marketing.
The OG. What's that?
Email marketing.
Oh, right. I have to admit, email sometimes feels a little, well, old-fashioned.
I get it. It's not the flashiest tool in the box.
But it still works, right?
Absolutely. Think of it this way. Email is like that reliable friend you can always count on.
Okay, I like that. A little less flashy, but definitely dependable.
Exactly. While social media is all about fleeting moments, email lets you build deeper, more meaningful connections.
So it's less about broadcasting a message to the masses.
And more about nurturing relationships with the people who matter most to your business.
So instead of sending out generic flyers to everyone,
You're handwriting letters to your most loyal customers.
now that's a personal touch you don't get with a tweet.
Exactly. And that personal connection can make all the difference in today's noisy digital world.
So we're building an email list. But how do we make sure it's not just a graveyard of inactive addresses?
It all comes down to providing value.
Value, 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 right? Everyone's talking about it these days.
Because it's crucial. No one wants to be bombarded with spammy sales pitches.
They want to feel like they're getting something out of it, right?
Exactly. Whether it's exclusive content, special offers, or just a friendly update, make sure your emails are something people actually look forward to receiving.
Okay, so email's making a comeback. But let's be real, content is still king.
Content is definitely king, but even the most brilliant content won't get you very far if no one sees it.
True. It's like writing a masterpiece novel and leaving it in a drawer.
We need to make sure your content is seen by the right people at the right time.
Distribution. We've got to get the word out, but how? So you've got our content, it's top-notch, ready to rock. Now where do we unleash it?
Jay breaks it down. You've got options, but it's not about just spraying it everywhere randomly,
New
right?
way, gotta be strategic.
Your website, that's home base.
Makes sense. That's where people go for the full rundown on who you are, what you do.
Then you got social media. Different platforms, different vibes.
Find your people, right? Where's your audience hanging out?
Exactly. And don't forget about email.
Ah, good old reliable email.
Like we said, it's that personal touch builds those strong connections.
So it's all connected, website, social, email. Each one plays a role.
And remember, data is your guide.
Right. See what's working, what's resonating, adjust as needed.
Speaking of which, Jay throws in some wise words about common mistakes to avoid.
Ooh, good. I don't want to fall into any of those traps. Lay it on me.
Well, we've touched on it, but seriously, mobile optimization is non-negotiable these days.
If it looks wonky on my phone, I'm out of there.
Exactly. You're potentially turning away a huge chunk of your audience.
It's like wearing a killer outfit, but with mismatched shoes. Kind of ruins the whole impression.
Another thing Jay points out is getting so focused on the sale, you forget about the people.
Yeah, that pushy salesperson vibe, nobody likes that.
Exactly. It's about building relationships, creating a community.
Make people feel valued, not like just another number on a spreadsheet.
Because in the end, people buy for people, even online.
Trust is huge.
So yeah, that's the name of the game.
This has been awesome. I feel like I've got a much clearer roadmap for navigating the digital marketing world.
Me too. Jay packs a lot of great advice into that post.
So if there's one big takeaway for our listeners, what would it be?
Meet your audience where they are.
Online, right. Not just physically, but like mentally too. What are they into? What are their pain points?
Exactly. Create something valuable, something that resonates.
And don't be afraid to experiment a little, right? See what works best for your specific business.
Absolutely. Data is your friend. Track your results and adjust accordingly. No one-size-fits-all approach here.
Love that. So if our listeners want to dive deeper, get some personalized guidance, what do they do?
Head over to Marshall365.com.
Jay's offering a free 30-minute consultation, right?
That's right. It's a great opportunity to pick his brain.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. Another deep dive done and dusted.
Until next time.
Happy marketing, everyone.